Clones ain't loyal. You know what? Should I just... If I play that Clones ain't loyal song, my video will get ads. That I don't get. Otherwise, I don't have ads on my videos. Should I play it anyway? Maybe if people in chat ask about it. I should... Okay, bye, Lauren. Love you. These clones ain't loyal. Watch my boy Kiadi Mundi die. Live now. Unboxing and we'll post a thumbnail. Sure. Sure. Also, Dog's on stream. Dog's on stream. Stream Dog. FBI, open up! What the heck? Was that somebody joining the Discord channel? Hello? Oh, it's Neon Thunder. Hello? I'm live, by the way.
Yeah, I was just about to join the live.
Hello? Okay, let's see. What do we want to unbox first? I have this one post that's like kind of going off on Twitter, which is kind of cool, which is the one about this Viper V3 Sentinels that has like a doubled up on skates. So like they listed it as is, that it's not working, but it seems fine. It's just that they put two skates on it. The sensor, and I haven't played around with it, but I could probably just change the LOD and that would probably fix it too. Yeah, decent QC on this one. Yeah, dude. Viper V3, such a good shape, such a good coating, and they put aftermarket skates on it. I don't know what skates these are, but they're kind of like not the. They like didn't stick down really well. See how like marbled they look? Anywho, hello, says Dragon Train Beats. All right. So so actually my purpose of this stream is to take pictures for eBay because I'm going to sell some of these, but some of them I'm going to keep. So I need my isopropyl alcohol to do disinfecting because I always disinfect. Oh, is the music too loud? Okay, music should be okay. Let's start out Viper V3 Pro Sentinels Edition. So this one, there's a Twitter post if you guys go on Mousecast on Twitter that I just tweeted. I got this thing for $25 plus shipping, so it was like $32 or $34, something like that. Man, once you get it wet, the amount of shine that it has is just unreal. Yeah, that's really nice. But anyway, I always like to thoroughly disinfect my stuff before I sell it, just as a courtesy. Hello, Nova. Oh, are you sticking your head like between the wall and the pillow? That's funny. And we'll disinfect the dongle too. Yeah, Viper V3 still remains one of my favorite shapes. I'll kind of, as I unbox each thing, you guys, if there's something that stands out to you as like what you want to see next unboxed, just say so. There, I'll switch to wide angle for a moment so you guys can see what I have all here. Maybe, should I go over them first, actually? Would that be like the proper presenter thing to do? Okay, we have X2 Crazy Light, size 2 medium. Hello. Size 2 medium in white. Dragonfly VGN F2. This is in green. The Ultra with the armor and opticals. Cobra V Hyperspeed with the dock, fancy RGB dock. MChose M7 Ultra with the armor and opticals. Corsair Saber V2 Pro in white. Pwnage Ultra Custom Pro Sim 3, whatever they want to call it. ATK 0, this is the translucent and pink one. X3 Crazy Light Mini in black. Death Adder V3 Hyperspeed, Flick Fire, this is the orange one, not the new Flick Edge. And Ninjutso 10 Air in white. And that's everything, so that's 12 mice. I got 11 of them from Boardsy, and then this one I bought separately. Man, the wide angle lens is like crazy. You guys can see my hands all the way back here? Wow, okay. Anywho. So, the Viper V3 Sentinels, I actually think I'm going to keep this one. I love the Viper V3 shape so much. But I don't know, it's also tough because it's like worth a decent amount of money and I have a white one. So I guess I got to decide. I'm going to disinfect it anyway in case I decide to sell it. But then we got to bundle up the cable. Viper V3 shape is just so good. Like honestly, the only critiques I would do personally, I would like to see more forward side buttons. That would be nice. Oh, fantastic little thing to have here this is a spool of wire or twist ties. And you just cut them to length. And I've had that for literally years, and I'm not even like a fraction of the way through it. Hello guys, how can I Razer Viper V3 Pro dongle? It is wired now. Razer can't ship good to my country. If you want to buy a new one, unfortunately, either Razer directly or eBay is where I've done it from here in the US, but they're not cheap. Expect to pay like 30 to 40 USD. So sorry. As far as pairing goes, though, pairing is really easy. There's a Razer pairing utility. It's not in Synapse, I don't think. I think it's a separate utility for the Viper. Well, I don't know. Viper V3 Pro I haven't repaired, but other stuff, there's a thing called Razer pairing utility. You can just Google it and download it from Razer directly. You know what? I will take photos of this. That way if I decide to list it. So for my product photos, this is going to be a little bit messy, but that's okay. So I like to show the box. I'll show the accessories. You guys can ask any questions you have about mice. Hey, Rarzies, good to see you. I'd love to see the extra crazy light. All right, we'll do that one next. We will do that one next. Or shizzles. A little bit of wear on the Viper, like not a ton, but I have a little bit of a sheen next to the buttons. It's not going to come through on camera because of the really bright light that I have here. But, yep. There, just like that. I think that's sufficient for photos, and I'll cover up that later. Yeah, it's not like the cleanest photo, you know. I debated like making, if I had more room, I would make like a little product photo booth? What's the word? Photo booth? Yeah, sure. And then I'm going to peel this second skate off here. It's so funny that that's what they did. Yeah, that's the stock underneath, so this one is the aftermarket one. I will peel off that original one right here. Put a little bit of isopropyl alcohol. The trick is to removing skates is to use isopropyl alcohol. I gotta remember, I'm on the wide angle. You guys can see this all the way over here. That's crazy. And I just kind of wet it. Again, you're not gonna be able to see the detail because I'm on the wide angle. But... And then when you go to pry it up, you would think that the isopropyl alcohol would like ruin the adhesive, but it doesn't. It does not. It you do have to get underneath the adhesive, unlike I'm not doing here. To get under the skate and under the adhesive. And the IPA softens the adhesive, but it doesn't make it non-sticky. Once the IPA dries out, IPA meaning isopropyl alcohol, once it evaporates off, then it goes back to being sticky again. Unfortunately, this one did want to delaminate a little bit. Kind of stinks. I'm actually going to leave that down for now. I'll just stick that there for now. Yeah. I always like to, for my photos on eBay, I do like to get a picture of the skates. Because often people will ask me, like, is this, how used is this? And I'll be like, refer to pictures. Skates are probably the easiest way to tell. I'm just going to finish peeling this guy off here. Yeah, I'm probably just going to trash this one. Not really worth keeping it. So, again, 11 of these mice, you guys can rewind a little bit to go over what all is here. But the one I'm the most excited for was probably the UC Pro Sim 3. The Flick Fire, I really do like the shape. It's just, it's not a great mouse, and it's kind of heavy. It's got no coating. It's got really crappy skates. And then they fixed all those things and dropped the price by like 20 bucks on the Flick Edge, which is the update. Why they called it a different name, I don't know. That's not what I would have done. Looks like a white one. Why you dismantle skate? This, I have white one. Why you dismantle skate? Oh, because they did they doubled up on their skates. Check my Twitter. Sure. Getting the Razer cables back in the box is always a little bit of a trick to like go around the perimeter of the mouse. Yeah, I didn't make my loop big enough. Son of a bitch. Okay, we can fix this. Yeah, I probably put more care into selling the products, selling stuff on eBay than what I need to. But I don't know, I just want to make sure that people are happy with what they're getting, you know? It's a little bit too much. Sure, that ought to work. We'll do the X3 Crazy Light Mini next. That one was a little bit gross. It just needs a little bit of a wipe down, but really good implementation. So the X3 from Pulsar, which is kind of, it's this black one under here, which is kind of their G703 clone, sort of. It's not exactly a clone, but inspired, certainly. Had a problem with click implementation, at least in the early batches. This one that I got from Boardsy, really nice. The FE opticals, or Pulsar opticals, which are rebranded FEs, feel really nice. Impressive. There, that ought to work. Something like that. Yeah. Beautiful. Then the Viper, and then where did the dongle fall? Yes, it did. Cool. And maybe like one more product photo like this. Yeah, that looks nice. Sure. All right. It's one mouse down. I don't know. I think I gotta decide if I'm gonna keep this or not. I will play with it a little bit because it was sold as is, and as far as I can tell, it was just a sensor tracking issue from doubling up on the sensor skate. But I need to test it a little bit more and make sure it's not double clicking or any other things. All right, so X3 Crazy Light, here we go. Yeah, interesting mouse. It's really not exact. It's not a G703 clone. I can't really aim well with it, but dude, the FEs in this actually feel really good. The problem with the old ones is they didn't have enough post travel, so that as soon as you would click, the switch would immediately bottom out, and it gave it this really hollow, poor rebound sensation. Again, this came from Boardsy, and he definitely did use it, which is good to see. Looking at the skates, there is a little bit of wear on the skates, but not a ton. I'll check the accessory box here, but I don't think he even opened it. He might have not opened it. Which, like, I totally get that. This isn't a knock against him as Rudu, of course. It's just kind of all you, like, the more mice you have, the less special they become, right? So all you really need is, like, the mouse and the dongle. All right. We'll get a product photo like that right there. Wipe off this little goober on the box. VGN Y2 says Necrowar. Yeah, we can do that one next. I like to get a picture of the skates here. Skates are looking good. In fact, I actually might have too much light here. Nice. And let's check the accessories here. So we've got in here, we've got the dongle, and oh, maybe he did open this. I usually check by the little tab here if that looks sealed, but no, he might have opened this. Or maybe not, nope. Okay, we have the cable. All the original accessories, cool. Cables inside, I don't know why they put in a baggie like that. Who else does something weird with their cables? I forget. Not coming to my... Oh, X3. They did 3 X's on it, that's cute. Yeah, sorry, it's like overexposed. Let me see if I can edit my EV exposure here. EV +4. Oh, that's much better, huh, guys? Yeah, that's much better. There we go. Sleepy Nova. I know, isn't she perfect? Yeah. Yesterday she had a big day. She went to the vet. Lauren took her to the vet, and she went on a WALK, and she saw all the grandparents. Literally all of them. I think that's sufficient for photos. Yeah, Nova's a sweetie. The little stickers are a cool little inclusion. I like Pulsar for doing that. I'm down with some stickers. You know, it's really sad. I would totally buy like an ATK or a Pulsar hat. Some sort of apparel, I totally would buy it. I don't know if that kind of stuff would actually sell well, but I don't really think people care. As like a reviewer person in the scene, I think it's cool and I would rep it. But if you're just like, I don't know, a person who plays FPS games, that might be a bit extra. Alright, so the X3 Mini, I'm definitely just selling this. I don't think I'm gonna do anything with it, if I'm being honest. Just selling on eBay. The X3s actually go for like decent money, which is really weird. When they initially released, they released at like, people were really excited because it was like, oh, quality G703 clone, and then it wasn't. But I don't know if they've improved quality or if people have realized that the yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with this one. I think I'm going to sell it because I actually have 3. Here is an F2 Pro Max. I've never even opened because I got it for like 25 bucks after Rakuten. And this is one of my favorite mice. I would say that I quote-unquote mained this mouse actually for a little bit. Here's my green one that's modified. Smaller battery. I did, what's it called? I did base sanding. This thing's really, really light. This thing's like 41 grams. Again, VGN F2, it's like a slightly larger HTX shape, which I really like. It's a rather aggressive shape, and it works really well for me. So Boardsy's here. Oh. Yeah, the Armon Opticals in his feel better. For sure. Yeah, mine feel kind of mushy by comparison. Man, I do really like those. Yeah, mine feel like lighter and the tactile point's not as good. How does like the rest of the quality? The heft is insane. The like weight difference. This has something like a 15-gram battery in it. This is the older version, not. How close is Y2 to NPO1S? Check ELO shapes. They're not exact clones. NPO1S, I believe, is a little bit stubbier. Yeah, these are great mice. I don't know why people sleep on this, dude. Yeah, I might want to mod this, so I think what I'll probably do is I'm probably going to swap PCBs. And I'll swap bases. Alright, no photos of this yet, but if you guys just want... I don't really think there's... Is there anything else to see in here? We have a dongle, we have a cable, we have extra skates. The skates on this aren't anything special, they're just white PTFE with some edge rounding. VGN cables are really nice, though. I do like VGN cables. Yeah, okay, I will... these will get swapped at some point. Mainly for the better click feel of Armon Opticals in it. I don't know, man. Then I also have this pink one, too. Like, what do I do? Why do I have all these? Like, I literally haven't even opened this. It's still sealed from AliExpress. I got a problem. Alright, that is on the to-do list. You know what? I'll put my to-do list stuff up here. Yep, that works. Cool. Okay, next. I do have a VGN Y2, by the way, right here. This is one that I have for sale because I like toasted some of the solder joints or something on it in blue. It's an Ultra. Yeah, I goofed up on that big time. Trying to solder in different switches. Womp womp. Okay, next mouse. What do we want to see next? How about... What Ninjutso? Yeah, we'll do the Ninjutso next. Sure. This is a Ninjutso 10 Air. So the 10 is unfortunately not a shape that I like, but this is a pretty nice mouse, all things considered. Like Ninjutso did a really good job with it. And I forgot, I'm going to wipe down the F2 from Boardsy. I should give it a quick wipe down. I'm not a germaphobe, but it's just if I'm reselling stuff and using stuff. You guys know how gamers are. We all know. I want to see 0. Okay, we'll do... It's like a G Pro done right, perhaps. Yeah, we'll do the Ninjutso next, and then we'll do the 0. The 0 one is one that I was like sort of excited for, and then I was like, oh, it's just a Mad R shape, so who really cares? I already have a Mad R that's modded and really nice. I don't know, I don't really think it had so much fanfare behind it. That's what marketing does for you, I guess, though. Yep, so the 10 Air looks like from Boardsy we have... Are these U9 skates? We have these orange dot skates. I don't know what kind of skates they are. X-ray pad and... Oh, it has a tamper-resistant screw sticker. Interesting. Okay, I guess I'm not opening this up. Let's see. How's his copy? Because the click feel that I had on one of my non-Air 10s was not great. Yeah, a little hollow sounding on the click, but still good. No real quality issues, though. I mean, it's like a really well-made mouse. Really nice coating on these. Like, really, really nice coating. A little Ninjutso branding on the bottom is pretty cool, too. Yeah, the scroll wheels are like... Middle mouse is like squishy. Not in a good way. The notchiness of the scroll wheel feels really nice. Like, general build quality is great. It's just a really flat mouse. Like, it's even flatter than a G Pro X. So... 10 Air, Lamzu Maya X better. Personally, I like Lamzu Maya X. I like Armon Opticals. Yeah, 10 Air has a better coating, but the Maya X shape I like more, and it has better skates. The skates on the Ninjutso are like hard plastic. I think they're POM, maybe. Anyway, let's get a few photos of this. The disco dongle is fun on the Ninjutso. But Ninjutsos have really come down in price. I think one testament... What, Lauren? I think one testament to how good a mouse is how well it retains resale value. And the Maya X... Bro, the Maya X and Hitscan Hyperlight both released in fall of 2024. And like Maya X's still sell for like $80, 120 MSRP. And Hitscan Hyperlight still sell for like $80 with $100 MSRP. So, looks like he never opened the cable. There's stickers. Looks like he used some of the skates. I guess we'll just take a photo like this. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Actually, going to turn off the light. The light's a little bit much. Granny, can you unbox? Trying to hold down M1 on mine sounds weird on the 0. Like I said, I'll finish this mouse, then we'll go to the ATK 0. The hyper skates are probably still in the box. Yeah, no, he used them. I mean, there's the dots still, but... Yeah, that's good. And that's good enough for product photos on that. Okay. So this all goes back in the box. I'll get a picture of the back of the box too. So the 10 Air, oh, I'll get a picture of the weight too, because the 10 and the 10 Air has a revised internal structure or revised shell or something that actually makes it slightly lighter weight. And it's actually a premium. Are there any other differences between the 10 and the 10 Air? I forget. Oh, we got a Hunter Boardsy hair. I'll wipe down the dongle too, since that had a hair on it. They cost $80 in America specifically. Yeah, I'm talking USD, like used market, because I was talking about resale value. Is that a V2 or V3 store? Neither. It's a 10 Air. Bad C Tech X2H Crazy Late Medium. Love. Have the old dude. The colorway looks so good. Like in Mousecast, I was like, oh, it looks like maybe it has a fade colorway. it does, and it looks so good. So good. It's a really nice rich blue on the fade. Oh, I was supposed to get a weight. Whoops. All right. We got a picture of the bottom. Yeah, I just want to verify for people because I actually bought a 10 Air that was advertised as an Air, and it was not actually an Air. So, and I'm going to get a picture here of the bottom with showing that it has dot skates, because dot skates also reduce the weight. 44.89 grams. Yeah, it's a very light for its size because it is like a medium large mouse. All right, but this guy is definitely getting sold because it's like a really good mouse. I just don't love the shape. Yeah, I can take the baby. Unfortunately, it's occupied, Lauren. Yeah, I got him, Lauren. All right, baby boy. All right, sorry, chat. We're gonna quick baby stream. Here's baby. You want your passy? Oh, I know it's so bright. Okay, I'll put you in your hidey hole. I have a hidey hole with good shade. There you go, baby boy. Yeah, is that better? You want your passy back? Now you're just gonna suck on your fingers? Oh, it's so exciting. Okay. Good job. All right. Now we're on to ATK 0. A different battery size as far as I know. Maybe that's part of it. I remember there was also a revised structure though. It was like they actually revised the shell somehow. Because it's a weight difference, but it's not a weight difference that you can just swap. So ATK 0, huh? Highly anticipated mouse. This is the translucent and pink version. That in Daz's copy that he reviewed, he had a base warp issue, I believe. And I think that's been a common complaint specifically about this translucent colorway. 54L15 is a really nice upgrade, but dude, just call it Mad R2 V2. He has it on still. Oops. How's like build quality? I actually haven't. This is my first time really. I tried it at Daz's house. The coating is nice. Let's give this a wipe down. Hey, Upgrade Lemonade. Good to see you. Leaving that tub of alcohol in the Sim 3. A sign of disrespect. I thought. Well, I don't know if that's public information. Never mind. I saw you yesterday in Jakku's stream. I got banned or chat banned, timeout or whatever because I was being too unked and it was funny. I was definitely being too extra, but it was fun. ATK 0, man, this is a shape I don't not aim well with. It's too wide. It's basically an X2 shape, X2 size 2. Is it actually larger than a medium? Hang on, I got a medium right here. Let's check. No, it's like exactly the. Oh, this is kind of gross actually. He has some use on it, which is good. Yeah, no problem. I can wipe it down. Glad to see that he actually uses the products that he reviews. Because I do get, like, there's so much vibe review that you can just do in the first 5 minutes unboxing. It does capture 90% of the essence of it. Papa Charlie Games, hey, yeah, good to see you. Gotta put some gloves on, mate. I always glove up when you're cleaning used peripherals. Oh yeah, I don't care. I don't have time for that crap. I did have like a hand condition for a long time, but now I'm on some medication and it friggin' works fantastically, like a steroid cream alternative type thing. I did get prescription. TMI, I guess you guys don't really care. I'm gonna have to get in here with a brush, with a scrub brush for those. But anyway, for like in-hand feel, let's do a quick comparison. X2, okay. Clicks on this one are pretty nice. Oh, scroll wheels are hella notchy. That's nice. And okay, yes. Okay, shape differences. Man, they are really similar. Hump feel. Oh man, I don't want to say something wrong and then you go and check ELO shapes. It's like exactly the opposite. The finger grooves does feel a little bit different. Let me go over here for a moment. Oh brother, they are really similar. The coating on the Pulsar is better. Tiny bit wider. Which one feels wider to me? There's a bit of a shape difference. The Mad R kind of tapers as it goes towards the front, whereas the X2, it has a little bit of hip flare, and then it stays more straight. But I'm like really grasping at things here. It feels a tiny bit wider. Transparent or opaque version of ATK Zero better. Opaque, they say, are better. 23 people watching. Jeez, guys, what are you doing? That people say the opaque versions are better because apparently there's some issues with the clear ones creaking, and Daz had an uneven base on his. How's my base? Oh, I'm on a hard surface here. Cloth, I can't tell whatsoever. But on a hard surface, let me compare it to an X2. Yes, there is ever so slightly. This corner and this corner, these two corners where my fingers are pointing, are high, and these two corners here are low. So there's a little bit of like diagonal wobble. It's not much. Like, how's on this box? Yeah, it's really not, like, once you actually put your hand on the mouse, you really can't tell, but if you really go looking for it, it's there. Okay. All right, back to ATK Zero. Should I get some pictures for eBay? Like, how much are these going to sell for? They were so hyped up, but they're on sale on ATK's store right now for, like, $60 with free shipping because they're anniversary sale. Sorry, I got to catch up on some questions. I was wondering if the buttons feel similar on the F1. These are a bit tighter than the F1 and less travel. I think I like the F1's buttons better. These are also don't have a coating and don't have a glossy finish. I would have preferred to see that. A little bit of a gap on my front side button here too. And someone said he bought all three 0 and 0AX and all three had base wobble. Oh no. Not worth selling, IMO. Yeah, I don't know. I already have a Mad R though, guys. People forgot about this mouse. But the Mad R, in my opinion, better coating, Armor and opticals. Mine's base sanded, so that's why it looks kind of funky on the bottom here. Yeah, I'm sorry. Maybe I should actually switch to my zoomed in camera. But brother, this thing, I mean, you guys want to see a weight check? Here, let's do a quick weight check. I suppose I should be doing a weight check on all of these so I can add them to my spreadsheet. If you guys don't know, I have that mouse modder spreadsheet. 71.19 grams. I could keep it for a disassembly. Maybe I should. Maybe I should keep it for a disassembly. I'll take product photos and then... Yeah. Oh, and then, sorry, that was 47 grams on that one. And then let's take a look at the Mad R. 36 grams. But again, this is modded. I've got a smaller battery and it's base sanded, but it still is a better mouse in my opinion. Armor and opticals, same exact shape. Yeah. I guess the skates were worse on the Mad R. But yeah, I've base sanded it, so like, you guys... I might have gone too thin in a few spots. The back is solid. I mean, that's what matters, right? Alright. Yeah, I have base sanding streams if you guys want to watch that garbage content where you can't even hear me talk because this belt sander's going. Okay, oh, Mad R does have old 52 series. This gets 54 series. So let's get a few product photos of the Zero. The base on the Zero does not have a coating to it. It's just this textured plastic. Did you get all those in one package? Yes, except for the Viper V3 Sentinels. I got all these from Boardsy, which I should probably stop advertising because I don't know if, like, he's kind of my, like, sugar daddy when it comes to peripheral deals. And if I start telegraphing that I buy stuff from Boardsy, I don't know. Boardsy's really cool. He just has so much crap and needs to get rid of it. Oh no, Lauren. Are you for real? Okay. I'm questioning everything, Lauren. I don't know why you want me to... Do I need to bring the camera? No? Oh, hi, doggy. Dude, that's nice. Good job. You made that yourself? Okay. Well, Lauren requested that I don't tell you guys what she just showed me, but I'll just say she showed me something she made herself. Okay, back to this. Literally. Yeah, the ATK grip tape is slept on, dude. It's kind of thick. It's not the thinnest stuff, but I'm happy with it, dude. I have started using ATK grip tape on... What did I bring to work the other day? You guys want to see what I brought to work? And I'm trying to keep 30 of you guys entertained. Why is this entertaining? Here's what I brought to work. M3 Pro Max, mounted with base sanding, stock skates. I want opticals. I love this mouse, especially after battery swapping. Final mouse, large classic shape, like Air 58. G-Wol's VOOC, didn't even use this at work. Why did I bring all this crap to work? Kaisona Mercury Pro, slept-on shape. I really like this. It's like an X2H. Between an X2 and X2H. Really nice waist tapering, kind of stubbier though. And glossy side buttons, which I'm a sucker for, even though it looks cheap. Really excellent coating. And I have mine modded down to... Can we check the weight on this? I'm running out of space here, guys. Is it bad to use a scale on, like, not hard surface? Let's see, do we have a dongle in here? No, that's right, no dongle. So with dot skates, 41 grams. Battery swapped, by the way, so... Yeah, you have to... Friggin' Kaisona mice, they just love lying on their weights, and then you mod it in order to get it down to the weight that it's supposed to be. Here's ATK F1 V2. I got this for a screaming deal, $32 shipped from eBay. F1 V2 Ultimate 2.0. Yep. So I put grip tape on this one. Their grip tape, again, really grippy, but these... yeah, absolutely, hun. Yeah, I think he's doing all right. You want your passy back? I don't know why I have like the most viewership. I got Mousecast level viewership right now on my live stream. Like, why? Is this really that interesting? Sorry, guys. Off screen, I'm handing off the baby. I have a baby boy. What game do I need to get him into first? And don't say Counter-Strike, because I don't need him losing all of his allowance money to some online gambling ring. Oh, and I also brought this to work, Helios 2 Pro. I don't know. I don't have a good S2 clone, so like I want to keep it, but the shape doesn't really work for me. Anyway, yeah, I got a problem, guys. $32 is nice. OG Sora cable, unmatched. Really, OG Sora cable? Daz has mine because I gave him both Sora V1 and V2. I don't even know where I'm at. Let's see. I feel like I should just be doing like this should just be a chatting stream, and I shouldn't even be trying to get like product photos for eBay. But ATK 0, I will set this one off to the side, guys. And this will be one for a disassembly stream. Don't know when. ATK cables are good though. The boxes are kind of overkill. Shipping these costs like $2 to $3 more than shipping something like a Saber V2 Pro. I don't know. I understand having big packaging for this. Product photos after chat away Unc Phalanges. All right, cool. Apparently, okay, wait, you guys, did you see in the Jakku stream yesterday on Twitch? I was like, who's the most Unc reviewer? And Jake goes, probably you and Daz. And I'm like, what? I don't know. Am I supposed to be offended or a compliment? I don't know. Is it because I have a podcast and podcasts are kind of Unc content? Lauren asks, am I the cool uncle like Uncle Jesse from Full House? The fact that you reference Full House means that we are Unc. Whether we're cool Unc or not is up for debate. Saber V2 Pro time? Really? Hey, what you unbox the most boring mouse here? Actually, what's the most boring mouse here? Probably Cobra Hyperspeed, right, chat? I don't know. If I were to give away a mouse, which I'm not, maybe I should, though. Maybe I should. Corsair Saber V2 Pro. Okay, fun fact, guys. This is the second Corsair Saber V2 Pro I've received from Boardsy in white. So, why he got two, I don't know. Is this sealed? Oh, it's sealed! I'm sorry, chat. This isn't being unboxed. I get to sell it new in box. Why Corsair sent him multiple copies, I don't know. But I get the vibe that Corsair Saber V2 Pro, Corsair probably makes really fat margin from it. Bro, MSRP is $100. Because you can get the Dare You A950 wing from AliExpress for, I'm not even kidding you, I got one for like $25. It's, yeah, if you guys don't know, it's a rebadged course. I don't know. Again, I've talked about it on Mousecast. I don't think rebadging is some heinous crime. If you're a Corsair, you release the M75 Air, this guy right here that I just happen to have, and it doesn't sell well. Launches at $150 MSRP. Nobody buys it. Now they're selling on the used market for, I kid you not, $30 because they're not great mice. You spent all this time developing this and working with pros, or so they say. and it flops. What do you do next? Instead of spending a bunch of money R&Ding something ground up again, just go to your homeboys at Dare You and release something with a different logo. All right, goodbye, Neon Thunder. Sure. I don't know, man. Yeah, I mean, is Dare You the best manufacturer to work with? Maybe not. Did you guys see the Vero V1 that was on Mousecast last episode? That is confirmed coming out of the Lamzu factory. And it's like in between a Maya and Maya X in terms of size. So that's kind of exciting to see. It actually looks like a really good shape. Daz and I were pretty happy about that. What mouse do we want to see next? We've got 4, 5, 6 remaining mice. I already have the X2 unboxed. Dare You software kind of ass, so is their hardware. Yeah, I mean, they're not bad. I don't know. Dare You AE6, I maintain, is a slept-on mouse. Dare You AE6, do I have one here? I can show you guys this one. This is Dare You AE6. It is like Final Mouse and GPX mashup. They have this interesting, what they call KBS button system, where instead of the button simply being on a fulcrum pivot point, when you click, it like translates downward instead of rotating. So it makes the click feel really consistent top to bottom. I mean, still, the top is like double the force than the bottom, but on most mice, it's like 8x the force. They had a graph showing it. Anyway, this is a really nice mouse. Good coating, forward bias buttons, kind of GPX silhouette here, but there's frontal flare, much like a Final Mouse. I actually really like this mouse. The only issue I have is at work, I have wireless interference, which is really sad to see because now I use it at home, but I miss my shot in game and I blame the mouse. But they're available on Amazon even. Amazon US. Sim 3, please. Flick Fire out of the way. Hyperspeed's out of the way. Super Striker, Viper V4. Viper V4 personally. I don't know. I went over. Let's do Flick Fire next. This is a mouse that I think I am going to keep. Just because I don't think resale value has done very well. These originally launched at, I want to say, $120. Look at the orange difference between the product photo and the actual... Oh, camera doesn't capture it well. Well, one's really dull and one's really vibrant. The dongle on these is kind of cool, but this whole end pen thing seemed like a bit of a cash grab initially, but I don't know. Then the Flick Edge comes out with improved everything problematic about the mouse, which is like the skates on this are kind of ass. There's no coating, it's just textured plastic. The weight's not super competitive. I want to say it's 60 grams. Let's check that here. The shape's unique. The shape's like an Alienware AW720M. 59.6-ish grams. 59.59. Nice. I'll probably do... I don't know. Do I have a disassembly of this? If you guys ever want to see mouse disassemblies, just go on your Google search and we go to Flick Fire Disassembly Reddit. Quick Fire Disassembly plus mini review. There you go, and you get my post, man flanges. Just search a mouse and disassembly, and you'll get these lovely product photos. And then I try to add them to my spreadsheet. Oh yeah, Flick Mice replied to this one. This is really good, you guys. I'll link this in chat if you want to read up on it. But the Flick guy, I believe Daz has reached out to him about coming on Mousecast because he seems very transparent and has a whole lot of knowledge from working with Chinese manufacturers. So it looks like I've already disassembled this mouse. Do I want to keep it? I don't know. I need to mod it for it to be good because the skates are terrible and the skate area is really small. So that means I'm going to base sand it, which destroys resale. Click implementation's actually fantastic. So is scroll wheel and middle mouse. Both feel really nice. Maybe I would like a notchier scroll wheel, so maybe I'll solder it out. Side buttons, they protrude a good amount and good spammability, glossy, which I like to see personally. These skates are ass though, bro. They're glossy looking, so I'm thinking, did Boardsy not remove the film? And I bought this from Boardsy. Maybe not. Are those skates just like that glossy? Well, yeah, the lack of a coating is really just what makes it feel cheap. It just makes it go from feeling like a premium mouse to a Kaisona mouse. Sorry, Kaisona. I don't think Kaisona products are fine. They're just $40 mice and they should be priced as such. Looking at you, Jupiter Ultra. Let's see. Did you try Deluxe M100 Pro Ultra Light? Yeah, I have two. I have one for sale that's modded, and then I just reassembled my base sanded Pro V2, which is... This thing's insane. Like, actually, for the weight... I know Deluxe mice kind of have a bad rap, I personally don't think they're that bad, other than the wireless interference that I get at work. But yeah, I base sanded this one, base sanded through a little bit too much here in the corner. And weight here, Death Adder shape and size for 44 grams, pretty insane. Again, that's after a battery swap and base sanding. But I do recommend them. It's just not a good shape for me. Deluxe M900 Mini, or M800 Mini, sorry, the Viper Mini clone, has TTC V2s in it that feel pretty nice. Optical switches. I don't know, chat. Do I keep it? I like the shape, but it's a small battery, so there's not a lot of weight savings there. I do like the shape, though. What do these sell for? If I can get $50 for this, I'm selling it. But if I can't, then I think I'm just going to keep it and maybe mod it. I don't know. I got one like at release from an eBay seller, surprisingly, I don't know how, for like $50. And oh, the cable's actually kind of cool. And I had it listed on eBay for, oh my gosh, like 2 months, and it was not selling at $80. And this is at initial release. And again, MSRP was $120. So I think I ended up accepting an offer for around $60-ish, which is just shocking for a mouse that had like just released and was released in pretty limited quantities too. Let's see if I can put the cable back in here in a way that helps the mouse actually sit flush. We'll put this down in here too. And you know what? I'm going to be nice to whoever buys this, and I'm going to put the dongle in a little micro baggie. I love keeping these little baggies from AliExpress crap like switches and skates. That way it just doesn't get scuffed as it jostles around. I don't know. I think I'll list this one. I don't know. What do sold listings go for? You guys want to see a trick? If anyone, maybe this is like only a Phalange thing and you guys don't care about resale value of mice, but like I do, because I am a freaking degenerate and I don't get review samples, so I try to buy and sell. So if we go to eBay here, and we'll go to, oh my gosh, you guys are going to see my eBay here. And we search Fire mouse. There's one listed at only $50. Oh, yeah. Okay. We go to sold listings. You want to scroll down to sold listings here. Oh, sorry. The Mousecast logo is in the way. Yeah, you select the sold listings filter. $80, $90. These are brand new, open box. $75, $50. Okay, so $50 is probably going to instant sell. Yeah, I don't know, you guys. There's one listed for $50 right now, no box. That's kind of an instant. And a modded G-Wolves HTX that I'm watching. Oh, for $45? Hey, that's pretty good. $12 shipping, though. Anyway, you guys can go check this stuff out if you're curious. All right, let's move on to the next mouse. Did I get all the product photos they wanted for the Fire? Let's get one of the box, too. It has an FCC ID. Oh, and we need to put some tape in here. So another thing I like to do is I hang on to... You guys know when you buy a mouse and you get the little plastic sleeve? I always hang on to these. Oh, did I disinfect this one too? I don't know if I did. Let's just do it in case I didn't. Isopropyl alcohol, cheap disinfectant. And then I use these just microfiber cloths that I got from Amazon at some point. $100 for this is just a bad deal, IMO. The HTX is a steal. Yeah, I don't know. It said modded, so you got to read up on that to see if the mods are actually tasteful. Sometimes it'll be like modded, and it's just like they swap switches. Other times it'll be modded, and they've like drilled holes all over it. So I love hanging on to these little baggies, these little like LDPE baggies. Kind of bundle it up all nice and tight. Yeah, put it in the box, and then I'm gonna throw some bubble wrap inside the box too. Let's take some of Boardsy's bubble wrap. Yeah. Boardsy bubble wrap. It's funny, Boardsy has a dog too, so when I get stuff from him, Nova's always interested. Nova's my dog, German Shepherd puppy. I'm not a puppy. She's a puppy to me. Forever my puppy. Fake test? Good. Alright, Flick Edge, or Flick Fire. Yes, has a Flick Edge. I believe review coming soon. Was there a mouse you guys wanted to see next? We got Cobra Hyperspeed, X2 Crazy Light, Medium, MChose M7, Death Adder V3 Hyperspeed, and Pwnage Symm. Have you used those transparent grip tape yet? Yes, I have. So these are Schwamper's absolute favorite grip tape. These are Crescent finger controls. These are phenomenal. I shouldn't be telling you guys this because the price is probably going to go up on AliExpress because I think that's how their algorithm works, is their prices are like dynamic based on demand. But anyway, these are phenomenal. They're thin silicone. So silicone, it's like if you have silicone cooking utensils or the Final Mouse Teric grips. I don't know if other Final Mouse, I haven't owned other ones, but those are silicone grips. However, these ones, instead of having that powdery feel that like some silicone stuff has, these are truly rubbery feeling. They're rather thin too, I believe 0.2 millimeters. So they're not like absolutely the thinnest. I think Meow Gaming Gear has thinner ones, but these are like a firm rubber. So you don't have the, where did I put my ATK F1 V2 that has the ATK grip tape? Yeah, here we go. So ATK grip tape is like foamy, so it has squish to it and it's kind of thicker. Very grippy though, like incredibly grippy. This stuff, just as grippy, but much thinner, and it doesn't have squish to it. So I am using these on, what mouse was I using these on? I forget, but I'm going to be putting them on G-Wolf stuff. Because like G-Wolf stuff, my problem has been lack of a coating, but now that I'm like into quality grip tape, yeah, who needs a good coating now? MChose M7 says somebody in chat, so that's what we're going to do next. MChose M7. So this blue one is actually my original, and this is an M7 Pro. And then here is Boardsies, which is an M7 Ultra, I believe. Nope, they're both labeled M7 Pro. Yeah, wow, mine is mine's way lighter because I did a battery swap to mine. So let me give this a wipe down, get some of the Boardsy goobers off of it. Ooh, clear grip tape. I used the self-cut HID Labs Ghost tape. Great stuff for just annoying to cut and apply. Huh, yeah. Yeah, and the clear on this grip tape, it's not incredibly clear. Like once it's on a mouse, if you put it up to your eyes, you can definitely see it easily, but like from afar, you won't really see it. My only complaint about this crescent grips is they're kind of small. So particularly for the right side of the mouse, I ended up, like the biggest pieces, these parallelograms, I had to use 2 of them on one mouse. That's my only complaint. So the M7 Pro, if you guys don't know, this is an old release from MChose that's forgotten about, but it's still really solid. I don't know what they go for now on like AliExpress, but you can see, look at the crazy hip flare. These are a U2 shape, kind of. It's a bigger U2. So it's kind of like tire main button height. Think like Zowie S2 meets U2. So, and it's not a totally symmetrical mouse. I remember when I first got this, I was like, oh wow, you have this really aggressive waist taper, but the thumb groove is way deeper on the left than on the right. So yeah, what this does for me, it forces you into a really relaxed grip where instead of like, I usually like to have a lot of thumb angle, this forces you to kind of hold it more like this. You will get some thenar contact, which is this meaty part of your palm, thenar, with the hip flare out here. The skates are just like that typical MChose black. And then it's using Amron opticals. This is from like the Gilded Age of MChose mice. And Boardsies, dude, these are so incredibly spammable. There's like a really nice sharp tactile point, which means it's a really nicely binned Amron optical. But then there's really good rebound. Mine don't feel as good, but I don't think I'm going to bother modding it because, not going to lie, this is not my favorite shape. U2 shape has never really done it for me. If you guys want to try it in an inexpensive U2 mini, Valkyrie VK M3 is an easy recommendation. It's like a solid mouse, kind of cheap skates, but lots of different variants, and they're super cheap on AliExpress. Coating on these is both really good. It looks like mine is slightly more blue and his is slightly more white, but anyway, and then his is missing a dongle door, so. And then he has like a bigger 8K receiver, and mine just has a little baby receiver. 2.4 gigahertz and Bluetooth. Does anyone use Bluetooth on a mouse? Now let's give the dongle a wipe down too. Isopropyl alcohol, I use 91% just because you want something that evaporates quickly, because the remaining like 9%, my understanding, is just water. So I actually even I have 100% isopropyl alcohol. And it's not like for cleaning. Apparently it can be too aggressive, whatever that means. But I can blend it. I don't know. It was cheap at Menards. So let's take some product photos here for eBay. Get a picture of the dongle too. Isn't IPA bad for coating? It can be. I personally haven't had... Oh, good. I got a message from Boardsy. Hope you enjoy. Glad everything arrived safely. Yes. Yeah, it was funny. On the last shipment I got from him, the boxes weren't taped up, so they had like exploded and there were mice everywhere. And I mean, it wasn't a problem. Everything was fine, just a little bit scuffed up, so I just had to clean it. But that, I mean, that's fine. I clean them anyway. But it was funny. He felt bad. So all of these that he shipped, all were taped. I've already untaped them. Sorry, guys. To pull back the curtain, I unboxed all this stuff prior to going live. MChose grip tape sucks. It's like kind of plasticky and feeling. Another product photo here showing the accessories. I always like to just show accessories so people can know what they're getting. Sure. And then let's get a picture of the bottom of the box that shows M2 Pro. I don't know what all the different variants are. I thought there was an Ultra variant. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to disclose that this one is missing the dongle door. And I do, in fact, I don't want to swap my dongle door. Is there like another mouse? You think I could... My dongle door, Lauren says. Is there like another mouse, another MChose mouse that I could swap it from? Like, does an A7 re? No, I don't think these are the same. No, these aren't the same. Because that'd be funny if I could. Like, our M7 re? Maybe. Wait a second. No. Oh, yeah. Okay, look at that. My A7 re door works. But unfortunately, I want to keep that door. Do I have an MChose mouse that uses like a big dongle that I don't need? Oh, my L7 is base sanded, so I know that one won't. Okay, well, I guess I don't have... No, I guess I don't. Okay, well, moving on then. Put this back together. What mouse do you guys want to see next? Also, we have 32 people watching, which is just insane. If you guys want to see my collection, there you go. That's how I store stuff. Kind of a mess. This is all stuff that I'm in process. My Zainu, I finally got around to lubing the switches while watching Hannah Montana this week with the wife. Got some aftermarket key caps on there just from AliExpress. I just wanted something vibrant, and I like yellow. Unfortunately, this uses like a really long space bar. Yeah, Zainu Y75 Pro. Really nice keyboard. Yeah, so I kind of have it somewhat organized into... over here is the stuff that I don't really care. Let's go wide angle. There. This is the stuff I don't care so much about. This is like specialty stuff. Lots of Rapu, Damo Shark, Ninjutso up here. Daz is borrowing in 3 and 4. He's borrowing my 2 Ninjutso Soras. ATK factory stuff like we have here's a great mouse that nobody knows about. Cougar, Revenger 8K, Cyrox stuff. Yeah, Hitscan Hyperlight. I have ATK stuff right here, MChose stuff here, WMO stuff, Incot. More other stuff I don't remember. Then on this side we have Gloria, so we have Deluxe, we have Aula, one of my favorite mice here, friggin' PMM Zen 8K, love this thing. There's a mini for sale on Reddit right now, and that is really tempting, I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, let me adjust the EV here so you guys can see a little bit better. Oh my gosh, Pulsar stuff down there. I really do enjoy me an X2H. Whoops. X2H for sure. And 10 Signature Edition modded. ATK Factory, by the way. Feels good with Armor Opticals. Attack Shark stuff. ROM. Wise Owl. Ueden. My like one Vaxi mouse, an E1. Zaupin. Fantastic stuff. Zaupin's really good. I said Deluxe already. Anyway. Some James Donkey stuff. Yeah. Lamzu down here, if I didn't say that. Yeah, another slept-on mouse, Royal Clutch. I love this thing. I love my little Dex Mini Royal Clutch. Oh, after modding, this thing's so good. I just need to put on some of that finger control grip tape. Crescent grips. All right, now I can actually read chat. I'm sorry, guys. Blue EC2. God damn, show Nova? Nah, Nova's gone. This is usually Nova's spot. She watched the squirrels. And we gotta plug the phone back in. Yeah, if you guys are into live streaming, dude, the play is to get an old phone and get, what do I call, Droid Cam. It's $10, totally worth it. Droid Cam is amazing. I'm not sponsored or anything. It's just actually a really good product. And this is mixing like the box again. Yeah. we'll clip this in. What do we want to see next after the MChose? I kind of want to, you know what? I kind of want to save the Symm Pro 3 for the end because that's the one I'm the most excited for. That is one that I'm absolutely keeping. Do you keep the boxes? Yes, I keep boxes for things that are high value or that I know I'm going to sell. My boxes are. I'll grab the phone again. My boxes are down here. Also on my pads, this is all for sale stuff. If you guys want to see what I have for sale, Phalanges Co. on eBay. And if you're interested in buying anything, DM me on Discord. Don't buy it from eBay because eBay has 15% fees. So my prices are all jacked up on there. If you buy from me through PayPal, Mouse Market Rules, Goods and Services, I'll instantly give you a 15+% discount. But yeah, there's the boxes. And then this is where the baby sits. That's why there's paper here to shield him from the bright lights. Here's my setup tour, guys. Rate my setup. Cobra? You guys want to see the Cobra? Alright, Mo Poo. What do you recommend about grips for sweaty hands? I don't know, man. I'm not super into grips. Who you should ask is, did you see on Mousecast, Schwamper has his dot skate tier list where he tested like 80 plus different skates? Yeah, dude. You should ask Schwamper. He's in the Dastrazak Discord. Link is in the video description. He's into grip tape. He's the one who recommended me the... Let's put this MChose in. I don't know how much this is going to sell for, unfortunately. Oh my gosh, this is like one of the best Armor Optical implementations that I've tried. It's really, really spammable. But my other M7 is just like fine. It's not great, but it's good, but it's not great. This one is like really good. Just switch bidding. Just really, really light and spammable. Like that's a 10 plus click per second switch right there. Yeah, let's wrap it up so it can not get all scuffed up for the buyer. And we'll throw some of this in here too. Yeah, we'll do the Cobra Pro next. Maybe a little bit more of that. Yeah, there we go. Dude, I just saw your tweet now, and the live YouTube homepage didn't even follow you. That's crazy. So it's an hour or two. Yeah, good to see you, bro. Good to see you. Yeah, come on in. The water's warm. I do a Mousecast podcast every week on Thursdays with YouTuber Dastrazak. Let's say we were going to do Cobra Hyperspeed. That's what we're going to do next. So this one I initially got, and I was like, oh my gosh, did Boardsy even open this? But he did. It's just so Cobra, I didn't realize uses Gen 4 optical switches, but I did unbox this already, and it does not feel nearly as good as like Death Adder V4, which by the way, I do also have. I don't think I showed in my setup where I keep my Kaisona and my Razer stuff, but I do have Death Adder V4. This is from Boardsy. This is his green copy that's in all of his videos. I mean, all this stuff is from what's in his videos. Yeah, bro, this is an amazing mouse. I don't aim well with ergos, but man, are they comfy. So I do like using the network where I have a more relaxed grip. When I'm gaming, I typically have a more aggressive grip. Pinching my fingers more finger angle, you know. At work, like the GPX shape I do enjoy, though. You should get NPO1S V2 for €70. Nah, fam. NPO1S shape doesn't super interest me, and there's good clones out there like Incot G Hero and ATK Y2. The clicks feel nice, but they're loud AF. I sent it back. Yeah, I mean, that's the Gen 4 optical switches for you. But the Razer packaging on this newer stuff is actually like really nice. It's this like waxy paper cardboard that feels quality, and is it weird to like nerd out over packaging? I don't know. There's a school in my state that has like one of the top packaging engineering programs in the country, which is a weird thing, but yeah, packaging engineering, I guess it's a thing. Like somebody has to figure out how all this folds up and how to minimize cardboard or recyclability. I don't know. Anywho, let's wipe down this mouse. Yeah, so the Cobra, it's the Viper Mini clone, right? Or not clone, it's literally the Viper Mini shape. It's like the only true one-to-one Viper Mini shape I think you can get these days. The Eppomaker Eppomaker Click is really close. I know people talk about the glorious Series 1 Pro, which you can get for pretty cheap on eBay for like $25-30. I have a few because I don't know, I have a problem. Does he not have the puck? Bro. Damn it. The skates on this look a little bit different too. They look a little bit more... Oh, let me change the... How's the EV looking on this? EV minus 5, EV 0. EV minus 16, yeah, maybe that's better. ATK F1 V2 glossy coating not grippy enough. It's better to take default white or black version. I don't know. The blue one that I have, whoops, I put the grip tape on it because I already have a Leviathan version, and that coating is good. This is a more glossy coating. It's like a halfway between a glossy clear coat and like a rubberized. So it's smooth, but it has a little bit of rubberiness to it. But yes, it is very smooth. If you don't like smooth feelings, then you might not like this. However, the ATK grip tape is really solid. And bro, these ATK like tuned opticals are actually really nice if you want a more tactile experience. In terms of a more tactile switch, these might be my favorite choice. I still love Armon Opticals. I'm hugely Armon Optical pilled, but... So this Hyperspeed, this Cobra, one thing that immediately bothers me is the Thenar contact, is this stupid aesthetic cutout. Yeah, you can feel that. It's not sharp or anything. It just feels like, oh yeah, I'm holding a gamer-fied mouse that has glossy cutouts and crap. The side buttons are like S tier though. Oh my gosh, there's like no teeter. These might be the most solid. They don't sound great. They sound rather hollow. But oh my gosh, there's like no teeter totter. Scroll wheel feels good. Is this using their optical scroll wheel too? Razer Focus X26K optical scroll wheel. Yeah, so this is using their Razer scroll wheel, which is really nice. I was gonna say this feels really nice. Highly notchy, still pretty quiet though. Why is this like wanting me to save? Sorry, my YouTube is freaking out here. Let me refresh and be able to read chat better here. The dongle's a little gross. Let's wipe that down. Yeah, bro, I don't have he didn't include the puck? Is there a cable? This is cable? Yo, Daz, good to see you. Holy shit, like 10 people just joined the Discord stream popping off. I don't know, it's because I made a tweet that is popping off, I guess, and then I immediately tweeted after that I'm going live. This is insane. I've never had 30 people watching these garbage live streams. The cable's a Razer rubberized cable. I actually don't think I've seen this before. It's not very flexible. It feels kind of cheap if I'm being honest. Damn, though, Boardsy kept the puck. So, yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna sell this one. I'm not. I mean, bro, if I want to use a Viper mini shape, I'm grabbing my U-Weed and Z7. I need to put some grip tape on that boy, though. We'll put the dongle in here for now, and we'll get some product photos. Yeah, Daz, how you doing, dude? No braided cable is a crime. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, what do you guys want? Do you guys want a really flexible cable? Because that used to be the meta, but now I feel like we've come around to wanting really like thick, durable feeling quality cables. Because chances are, especially with new Nordic stuff, you're not actually using your mouse while it's charging, but maybe that's just me. The Razer Gen 4 opticals in this are loud. They have that traditional metallic Razer pinginess from these Gen 4 switches, but they don't have as much tactility as what I would think. Yeah, they're spammable because they have like a lot of rebound, but you're going to be really gripping and flexing hard to get that spammability high. Alright, let's just leave that as is. And then, did I get a picture of the cable? I don't even remember, dude. I'm so bad at remembering shit. No, I will grab a quick picture of the cable. I've been making random small mistakes selling mice like that recently. Who cares about cables? I have 3 plugged in forever. Yeah, I'm kind of in the same belief. Weird thing, I vote if you can save, like, if you can knock the price of a... Bro, guys, cables... You guys want to see some cables? Nope, those are audio cables, sorry. These are all USB-C cables. Okay, these are the good ones. These are my good cables. Like, here's a Razer cable. Here's is this a VGN ATK cable? No, this is a Eden cable. Yeah, nice, thick, durable braids. USB-C connector that clicks in really nicely. Those are the good cables. And then how about all the bad cables? all of these. I have like 10 pounds of cables. I don't need more cables. But I get it. If they're selling a mouse, they're going to want to include a cable because most buyers are not degenerates like me with 200 mice. So, but me personally, I would say I don't. You can stop selling things with cables. I don't know. Is that an unpopular take? I just use my Incot G23 cable for most of both of my mice. Yeah, I know. Flexible cable, but stiff enough to hold the dongle down. Sure, yeah. Yeah, I like the cables that have a really small connector. Wait, did I get a picture of that? That have a really small connector, so that you can actually, friggin' G-Wolf's cables are really nice for that. Because some mice, just the USB, like this one's recessed in there pretty good. You're not getting a, yeah. Some mice just do a really bad job of that. How's MChose? MChose isn't terrible. VGN's is pretty far forward, but that is pretty narrow there. Yeah. What mouse do we want to do next, chat? We have Death Adder V3 Hyperspeed. We have, let's see, how does this go back together? Friggin' origami. Yes, like that. Okay. Then we got Pwnage Ultra Custom Symm Pro 3. And I'll probably do the Pulsar next, actually, just because it's already opened. Dude, these Razer boxes are nice, though. Like, why am I geeking out over the packaging? Symm 3 says NecroRar. Okay, you know what? Twist my arm. Let's do Symm 3. Let's spice it up a little bit. The mouse that... So I bought this whole lot from Boardsy for a pretty affordable price because I think he's just trying to get rid of things in bulk and doesn't have the time to deal with, you know, 80 people DMing, and he likes just having one person who will buy it all, even if that doesn't mean he gets top dollar for every single mouse when you break it down. Like, I paid for 11 mice, I paid $370. Yeah, I'm just gonna sell this one. All right. But the Pwnage is one that I was one of the ones I was most excited for, if not the most excited for. So I'm not even going to take pictures of this because this is a keeper. I tried Daz's and I was like, yeah, I like this mouse. Hang on, I'm going to refill my water bottle. But the Pwnage Symm 3, he had a bunch of accessories too, because I was like, this sounds really lame, but I try not to buy boring black mice. And they just announced the purple color variant. Don't know if you guys saw that. I think Daz, you have one on the way, right? And it's not just purple custom shells, it's actually the whole thing is purple. And I think it's a metallic purple. And yeah, that's right, because Daz, you were going to do the all purple setup, which is pretty cool. Yeah. Naomi edition purple. Explain like I'm 5. What's Naomi? Did Boardsy not sell you his Waizawa Ultra? He did. I have it listed for sale on eBay right now. It looks a bit glossy, but it isn't. Zen, Stormbreaker, and Symm. Is Naomi just like a collection of... Yeah, what a nice shape. So, you guys want to guess what boards his setup was with his clicks? Well, first, let's wipe this down. Left mouse. You know, I won't say what it is. We'll just look at it together because I'll open this up here. And I didn't realize, but it has a totally flat base. I love to see that. He has some X-ray pad skates on it. These purple. What are these purple skates? He actually sent me. He asked me. He's like, "Yo, do you want some skates too?" And I was like, "Sure. What do you got?" And he's like, "I don't know, everything." So I just said, "Throw in." I asked Schwamper what skates I should get, and Schwamper said Jade Airs because they have like a nice pour-on layer. So I believe that's these green ones. These are all These were in an X-ray pad bag, so I assume they're all X-ray pad. Obsidian Airs are these purple ones. No. Jade, Obsidian, what's the difference? So we have purple, green, and gray. The gray has like a speckling to it too. So these are the ones I requested because apparently they're nice and quiet with the little pour-on layer that they have. Jade Air, gray is UHMWPE. Okay. Yeah, these are, he hasn't even unwrapped these. So that's interesting. The little speckling in that makes it look like it's a recycled polymer. Yeah. The purple is Obsidian Air. Okay, thank you, Necro. You are amazing, bro. The purple are Obsidian Air, the green is Jade Air, and the gray is Obsidian Pro Air. Alright, well, I'll have to try them out. So, I'm actually, like, kind of getting into skates now that Schwamper, you know, came on the pod and released his skate tier list. I still don't think I can get super into skates because they're just too expensive when you have so many mice. But, yeah, I mean, Boardsy already applied them to this Pwnage, so I'm going to leave them on there. What are your favorite skates, not dots, for cloth pads? I like the Silver Fox a lot. I am not a good resource for skates. Consult Schwamper5. Schwamper5 on Twitter, or he was on Mousecast episode 76. Let's see. What's the weight of this? I'm going to guess it's a little bit front heavy. I do have the sensor all the way forward. That's how Boardsy had it. I'm going to guess 54.69. 52.81. Okay, yeah. Scroll wheel needs to have more notchiness. Yeah. Yeah, the shape is decent, though. It's kind of more elongated than what I thought. I also like that they have this engraved Pwnage logo in here. I might fill that in with some paint to make it really pop. Power button slider down here reminds me of Cyrox a little bit. Or Pulsar, maybe, with this X and 0. And then I am unit number, Boardsy was unit 0979. Yeah. You think anything about Zowie X Donk Mouse unreleased? Wait. Is there news? Can you link it, bro? I'll talk about it on Mousecast. So this is really nice being able to swap switches without desoldering. Let's see if I can figure this out. I know I had my hands on Daz's, but I didn't disassemble. Oh, okay. Yeah, they did not go super thin on... They went rather thin on... No, not really. Yeah, they didn't go the thinnest shell thickness, which is actually kind of nice to see. Coating is good on this. Yeah, that's a good coating. Looks like left mouse. What do we have, chat? We have a Huano blue shell pink dot. And then I knew it was going to be a TTC gold. Yeah, just the sound of it. Looks like they have some dampening pads here, 2 up at the top. TTC gold encoder. And yeah, alright. Cool. Yeah, it's a solid mouse. Can you use it without the hump? Wait a second. And what do I have for it? Well, I have this disassembled. We have the typical pyramid dongle. That's kind of cool. Sure, I'm down with the pyramid dongle. Give this a wipe down too. Oh, the pyramid dongle has like a shiny metallic finish that you don't really see until you wipe it. It has like a metallic speckling to it. So for accessories here, we have... Looks like he never opened these. We have black humps in different sizes. We have the black clicks. Are these differently grooved ones? So what size grooves did he have? Are they labeled? B? B. I'm guessing there's A and B. These ones don't feel... I mean, there's grooves, but they don't feel super deep. The black coating is nice. Whoa. Bro, that's a nice coating. I mean, the white's good too, but... Yeah, I guess they're the same. Boardsy plays Fortnite, he wants light clicks on the left click. Whatever, 1538. Hey there. Cable is good. It's kind of a thick braided cable. Feels like a Pulsar cable. Even has like the blue USB in there. Kind of like what Pulsar does too. Pwnage manual, Pwnage sticker, cool. I like to put my stickers on the back of my keyboards. And we have extra skates, which is nice. We have shim pads, I think, for the clicks. And we have grip tape, which, looking how wet it looks, I bet you this is really pretty. And I might actually use it to make the mouse feel a little bit wider. I don't know. Oh, yeah, okay, this feels kind of like Pulsar Super Grips. Has that kind of wet feeling. There's like a slight texturing to it, but you honestly can't feel it too much. And they're not the thinnest. They're not the thinnest thing, but seems like quality adhesive. Yeah, these seem like decent grips, like Pulsar Super Grips, which I think are good. But that's like a solid 7 out of 10 grip. And then we have the screwdriver and... more stickers. Cool. Pwnage, Zen Blade, Stormbreaker, Pwnage. Alrighty then. QR code? Should I see what the QR code does? Pwnage.com. Open link. Simply Pwnage.com. Okay then. Oh, okay, let's see. I applied to a job at I have a degree in mechanical engineering, and I applied to a job at USPS. I got rejected. I mean, it's fine. I don't really care, but I wasn't going to move to Virginia anyway. But anyway, it's kind of cool. I mean, they have like sorting centers and the need for mechanical engineers and process engineers, so that's kind of cool. But anyway, if I'm being honest, I wouldn't have moved to Virginia. I don't know. Virginia, I don't think would be a terrible state to move to. Daz, we should do a state tier list. All U.S. states. I'll add that to the Mousecast suggestion doc. Okay, I want to get some accessories in here too. Let's see what Boardsy included. I'm really grateful that he included all accessories because, I mean, he's a generous guy, but I think he's not the most detailed with everything. So he's got a lot of stuff going on. So I'm glad that he included everything. We've got shell set in red, shell set in white, which I guess is already out, and shell set in mint. Oh, bummer. I wish that was like a green, like a Razer green. That would be cool. And then we have switches, which unfortunately, I probably should have told him to just keep these because I don't really need these. For switches, he taped them together, which is nice so they didn't all rattle around. Let's see here. I actually, Boardsy in one of his recent videos was complaining about like his scale not being calibrated, and I actually think I might. You know what? I'm going to pull out his shipping label, and I'm going to keep his address, and I think I'm going to. Okay, I think I'm going to ship him a scale. I have this is the scale I use. I get it from Amazon. They're around $10, $12. Daz bought the same exact thing. And it's just a solid scale. It's, it's up to the hundredths place. It's a nice large platform that comes with these like trays. So if you want to weigh, I don't know, marble or something that's going to roll around, it came with trays. And the big thing that I like about it, it has a dedicated power button. I friggin' hate scales that have a tare, like you have to press and hold the tare button to turn it off. How stupid is that? Yes, anyway, just give me a dedicated power button. It's like press and hold power buttons on everything just suck. These cases are really nice. Like what? This little like Pwnage logo that's in here. I wonder if I can take that off because it's, oh yeah, it's a raised sticker. Yo, that's actually kind of cool. I think you could. Yes, it's a sticker. But it looks like each letter is individually applied. But it's raised. So that actually would be really cool to put on something, but probably more trouble than it's worth. Yeah, like I don't need these switches. I have, you guys want to see my, I'll open all these. I'll open what's included and then I'll show you guys what I have. We have Ultra Glide skates. So we have glass skates. That looks pretty nice. Chatier, Ohio, Florida. Harlequin Symm 3-time. I'm assuming those shells cost $50. The shells, I don't know if they're that expensive. I saw some on AliExpress for $28, but AliExpress tends to be marked up for Pwnage. We have Ultra Glide glass skates. There's two variants of glass skates. Can anyone tell me the difference? I don't actually know. We have gray ones and black and red ones. Maybe one's textured and one's smooth. That would actually be pretty nice. I like textured glass skates. Smooth ones can feel they'll feel weird on certain pads. On like really smooth pads, like a Lamzu Energon, they'll be really, really slow in the dynamic. And then if you use like a textured micro-etched glass skate on another textured pad, like a Heian, it's like insanely fast, like an air hockey table. Especially if it's like a mid. These are kind of bougie packaging for switches. I don't know, man. Call me crazy. I'll just take them in little baggies. I don't need a foam insert with sticker applied, but hey. And TTC Golds. Okay, so how would I rate their? I think this is fine. I think this is a good. I think they did good with their Switch suggestions. I don't think you need. Oh, so you know what? I think these are different bundles. So I think this is one bundle you can buy, where you get 2 Quano. Let me grab my tweezers here. You can get Quano blue shell pink dots. The transparent ones is like, how do I feel differently? I don't actually know. I wish Quano published their info a little bit better. These are like the typical Quano implementation. They're kind of dull in sound, but still really good feedback and tactility and spammability. Quanos have always just been a solid overall Switch. And then these are, I think, Omron opticals. Yeah, Omron D2FP-FN2 opticals. These are my favorite Switch. These seem like decently binned ones. I don't know if they actually binned their Switches for these Switch packs, but then we have FE opticals. I'm really glad to see this because so many FE does all these rebadges with Pulsar, with ATK. Oh, that actually feels really nice, bro. What? Yeah, dude, FE opticals used to feel like poop. Yeah, they actually feel quite nice. I would not test pressing them inside of the foam holder though. That affects the click feel. Rather than these last ones are Omron mechanicals. Yeah, so they just basically picked like the most popular Switches in mice these days, and I think that's solid. Yep, Omron mechanicals. So in terms of my favorites, Omron opticals, then probably these FEs feel really good, so I would go with those. Then Quanos, then Omron mechanicals. And then they have another Switch pack here that's TTC Golds. TTC Golds are a rather dull, high tactility Switch. If you're looking for spammability and a heavy tactile feel, go Kale GM 8.0. Older Switch, still a very good Switch, good reliability. TTC Golds, highly reliable also. They call them gold dust proofs because they have this black nipple to them. You guys can clip that sound bite. And these are the ADMs specifically. There's also 30, 60, and 100M variants, and they all have different click force ratings. Avoid 60, avoid 30s, 80s, and 100Ms, which you can tell have a black dot instead of an orange. These are the best TTC Golds that I've tried. But the actual best TTC switches are probably TTC Nihils found in WL mouse products and weirdly in, I forget the name of the other mouse. Infic? No, something like that. Yeah, Infic INXSE. These don't have good spammability because once they collapse, they have a nice heavy collapse feel, but they don't have the best rebound. Kales have better rebound while maintaining high tactility. Still, I think TTC Golds are a fun switch. If you do a lot of like, if you do reactive tracking, I think you would enjoy something like a TTC Gold. But if you want spammability for like a grid shot or static clicking, I think you'll want something a bit more with more rebound. So I would be going for, I mean, some people like Omron mechanicals or like FE opticals. Yeah, these little switch packs are fun, but the whole reason that I really don't care about switch packs is this. I buy a lot of stuff from AliExpress. So this is miscellaneous switches. My favorites here are probably the HCN HK. These guys here, these are amazingly consistent switches. I absolutely love them. Also, ZF switches here are pretty good. And I got some Oitons and some extras. Yeah, anyway, nothing too interesting here. Also, these little cases I got from AliExpress also. Here are my Omrons. I don't know, Omrons, they all kind of feel the same. There's 50M, 60M, 20M, 100M. The ones that are special are D2F-01s, or Japanese Omrons as they'll call them, because they are labeled with Japan on them. These are fun. Kind of a dull sound, but really good spammability. These are one of my favorite mechanical switches. They've been a very popular mechanical switch among the deep cut enthusiasts. Here's my Kale and TTC stuff here. So we have GM 2.0, GM 4.0, some black shell Kales, 8.0 V2s. I don't know what those are. White blades. The glorious Kale GM 8.0s. These are amazing. These are one of my favorite mechanical switches. 8.0s, 8.0 V2s. Then down here we have TTCs. I got 30M, 60M, more 60M. I got 100M, got 80M. The 30Ms are too light, the 60Ms are too heavy, the 80s are good, and the 100s are good. And then the best, basically any of the customized TTCs. These are like the, whatever, the blue dragon from Darmo Shark. And then there's these like white and blue ones. These are probably the best TTCs. And the Nihils are, I don't have any Nihils. Oh, do I have a Nihil? I do. So this is what WL Mouse uses in their TTC Nihils. Yeah, just a little bit better rebound. And then I have some TTC optical V2s. These are fantastic switches. I kind of wish that Pwnage had included some. These are an up-and-coming switch. And then I have some old TTC silvers that absolutely suck. The latest gen Kale opticals are good. Anything older around Q4 2025 is ass. Yes, agreed, Neon Thunder. And then my last bin are Huanos. Lots and lots of Huano switches. If I could only have one switch manufacturer for the rest of eternity, I think Huanos would be good. Though they don't really have an optical variant that I've tried. There is a new Huano optical, but I have not tried it yet. It is available in the Xingmeng 01, which I have one here, but it's not the variant with Huano opticals. This is a Hitscan Hyperlight clone. Don't buy it. It has a more forward sensor, which is nice, but there's no coating. It's heavier. It's not built as nicely, so I don't know why I bought it. I'm kind of dumb. For Huanos, let's see. Instant recommendations are basically anything high click rating. They all feel very. First of all Huanos, all the like clear shell Huanos feel very similar. The white shell, or yeah, these whitish ones, these are rated for 100 million, and these green ones are also rated for 100 million. I believe these are both 100 million. I don't think there's a huge click feel difference. I think I like the whites a little bit more, as they have a little bit more of a hollower sound, a little bit not hollow, like a lower frequency. Yeah, transparent shell stuff. I've tried some of the different dots because I know pink dots are what everyone knows and loves, and like pink dots are fine. Like if you just want a good Huano experience and you don't want to think about it, just get transparent blue shell pink dots. They're good. They're 80Ms. 80 millions, that's what the M means. Here's some more exotic Huanos, like some of these I think are on the James Donkey, and there's some of these. These are all pretty much similar. Don't go, I don't know, I wouldn't go spending a bunch of extra money unless you're like really an enthusiast looking to feel ever so slight differences. Here's some special Huanos. These are the Huano Incot collaboration switch. I have a whole bunch of them because I've desoldered them from all my Incot mice because I don't really like them. They are somebody said it really well in the Discord. They're basically a traditional Huano feel, but too low of tactility. They're probably the lightest factory switch you can buy. Really pretty aesthetic on them. There's a galloping and a roaring version. I only have, I think the galloping, and the roaring is the heavier one. And a bunch of other Huanos. Other standout Huanos that I really like are black shell green dots. They just have, if you want more of a good ka-chunk feel, but then with some rebound, these are really good. Zowie typically uses Huano black shell red dots and black shell white dots. Blue dots are popular too. And then my popular budget pick out of all of these, slept on switch, Huano blue shell white dots. These are fantastic switches. Really good rebound, traditional Huano feel, a little bit heavier than like a 80 million, a little bit looser feeling, but that looser feeling can end up feeling more tactile. So yeah, Huanos are good switches. Sorry, I haven't really been answering questions here. Hate the green shell, I kind of like them. Yeah, my Hotspot Mice 8.0 Incot switch is kind of nice though. Lifestyle's only 20 million. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get too obsessed over the lifestyle. I personally don't really find it to be an issue ever. But I know like people like chasing specs, so sure. Okay, that's it for the Pwnage, right? Should I put some shells on it? I think I'm gonna do mint. I'm a little jelly that Daz is getting a purple, and the purple looks so good. But yeah, let's do the mint. We have red too. I guess I could do like a cursed mint and red, but I don't think I'm gonna. We'll do just mint. Oh, there's white in here too. What? Why are there? Oh, and these are these little rubber pieces are spacers, I guess, for the 0.6 millimeter, 0.7, 0.8, 0.9. Yeah, I see that. Are these maybe for button spacers? Interesting. So I guess Boardsy had some applied, or unless this is how it comes from this factory. All different panels. Oh, for the different hump heights. Well, how come I got white in here? I don't know. I'll take the white out, organize it a little bit better. And then, let's see, we have high hump and low hump. I think I'm going to go high hump, just for a more filling hand feel. Can I tell just by looking at them which one is high hump? Oh yeah, this top one is high hump. Yep, so we'll do high hump, and then for finger grooves, we'll do the deeper grooves too. Oh, okay, hey, you guys want to learn something? Because I like talking about injection molding. That's what this is. This is called a runner system. I like explaining this to kids. Same as this here. So in injection molding, it's liquid plastic that's shot into a mold, kind of like when you make a sandcastle. You know, you fill the sandcastle cavity thing with sand, and then you put it on the beach, and then you have your shape. Yeah, well, injection molding is the same thing. And so how it goes is usually the like screw that heats up and extrudes the plastic pushes the molten plastic into this point here. This is a sprue right here, and then the liquid flows out through these channels and fills the mold, but it's all flowing. Then they connect it up here again, probably for and then they should have, you know, you need to get air bubbles out of the mold. It's probably oriented like this in the mold, maybe. Well, actually, I don't know. The air bubbles might be up here. I don't see any sprue marks here, other than these little pins here are ejector pin witness marks, because the pins push the thing out of the mold. But yeah, that's what this is here. So this is totally safe to break off. This is definitely the deeper finger grooves, and that feels really nice. So let's just see my break off experience. Yeah. So if you guys remember, Final Mouse was catching some flack. See that? That's where it broke off from. And then over here, that's where it broke off from also. Final Mouse, the ULX caught some flack, and Final Boy was like, went atomic about it. But you guys are looking, you guys just love to hate. But yeah, that's what this is from. It's just left over from the manufacturing process. Peeling those off. I'm kind of tempted to eat this. I'm kidding. I'm not going to eat it. Maybe later off stream. And I don't think I'm gonna take a knife to these. I think I'll just leave them as is. They don't bother me. But you guys will see how they always try to put them in areas that you can't really see. You know, that will be covered up. When Final Mouse is not catching flack, yeah, I know, seriously. As they do it to themselves. Oh, I should get different switches in this. Oh, Boardsy did not include... Isn't there like a special tweezer thing I'm supposed to get? Like a switch puller? Guys, help me out. Final strays. Mint flavored. Can I just use normal tweezers on this? Yup. Yeah, I don't think I got the tweezers. I'm not seeing tweezers. Okay. Boardsy again. Yeah, I love Boardsy. Attention to detail is not a strong suit, but yeah, no, I don't have any in here. I got shims, I got skates, I got lots of shells. I'm just so glad he actually included all the shells. Okay, I guess we're going to try... do I have angled... I do have angled tweezers. I could try this. This is kind of tricky here, huh? There we go. Nope. Oh, I'm like lifting out the whole hot swap socket. It's like coming out of the whole thing. I just don't have like a good hook to get under there. Oh, yes I do. What am I talking about? Dental pick to the rescue. Fantastic little tool I have here. Ha! There we go. I gripped onto the little hole. Okay. Yeah, dude, these dental picks are fantastic to have. Sometimes I just like to sit at home and pick up my teeth. There's probably somebody out there who has like not a fetish, but just like an OCD thing. I actually worked with a guy who would floss his teeth after every time he had lunch, which is actually like a good thing. I'm not making fun of him. That's like actually what we're supposed to do, right? Supposedly. Oh no, I'm bad. I floss my teeth like once a week. So what do I want to do for switches? Well, I could do something that Pwnage gave, or I could do my own thing. Gosh, am I just gonna be basic and do armor and opticals? Let's do KLGM 8.0 V2s. I haven't really played around with these much. Yeah, we'll do some of these, and let's bin a couple. So, sorry, the stream is like, I don't know why you guys are still watching this garbage, but I like to bin all my switches before I mod. I do a lot of modding live streams. And what I do is I'll grab a handful, and then I'll use something to contact the plungers, take off an ear cup for my headphones. Really, really nice spammability and high tactility to these. But they're a little bit lighter than traditional 8.0s. I'm going to go with... These two are too stiff. These ones are nice. I'm going to go left mouse, right mouse. Yep. On my left mouse, I'm going to go a little bit lighter. Hail silent squares. Nah. I'm watching for Nova. I could try to go get her. She's probably on the bed right now. Hang on. You guys want to see a quick Nova watch? Nova watch. Nova watch. Nova watch. Yeah, there she is. You want to see her get all excited when I talk to her? Oh, she's tired. She might not want to get excited. Hi, Nova. Hi, sweetie. Yeah, she's too tired. Oh, poor girl. I watched a video today on dog psychology, how they pick a favorite person. Even though my wife is the one who, like, keeps Nova alive, Nova still really, really likes me. I think because I'm the one who plays with her. Alright, back to mice. Other animals. Yeah, unfortunately my Twitter feed is now, like, all dogs instead of just mice because I've liked too many dog things. That's the opposite of a problem. Why are the holes different sizes? That's what he said. Well, I wanted my lighter one in left mouse. And then the heavier one in right mouse. And I actually don't know how I feel about these like spacers that are installed. I don't know if Boardsy installed them. So I guess what they're doing is they're tweaking post-travel. And the spacers are these rubber things up here. They're, oh, are they foam or rubber? No, it's a foam, but it's like a really dense foam. So I actually like having post-travel because it helps with rebound. Yeah. Let's just try the stock implementation of this. And what's really nice is that this installation, I don't have to, I can easily like swap it out. And A/B check. Yeah, little stiff. I think I need to remove those spacers. Oh, wait, is this the deeper groove? No, that's the thinner groove. There we go, deeper grooves. How's the side-to-side play? Yeah, a little bit. It's not terrible, though. Alright, how's that feel? Yeah, a bit stiff. A bit stiff. I don't know if that's the foam. I'm going to try removing one of the foam pieces and seeing if it's any different. I know, I'm supposed to get over to like the other mice. I still have an X2 Crazy Light and a Death Adder V3 Hyperspeed. But maybe those aren't the most interesting mice, so I think this is a more interesting mouse. Let's try peeling this off. I don't know, do any of you guys in chat own a Sim Pro 3 or want one? Do you have any questions about it? I like haven't even plugged this thing in yet. But I can already give some opinions on it, I suppose. Deeper grooves at level 8. Yeah. Oh, I can already tell that the button's going down further. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but it's there. No, I think it's more so just the fulcrums on these are, the fulcrum being this part that gets bent when you press it. The fulcrums on these are just kind of thick. So you have a kind of a heavier click feel with more rebound. Not super in love with it. An Omron Optical might feel better on a lighter switch. Let's go to a lighter switch. Let me just try throwing in an Omron Optical into one of these. Get my old toothpick thing back out. You guys are probably like, how did I get these? I raided my dentist. No, that's actually not true, but that's what I'm gonna leave. No, I bought them from some like car store, I think. Omron Opticals. You guys want to see all the Omron Opticals that I have here? If you guys don't know me, if you're new to the channel, to the stream, because there's weirdly over 20 people watching, I love Omron Opticals. On the Mousecast bingo card for 2026, I have on there that Phalanges eats an Omron Optical. Hasn't happened yet, but we're only 4 months into the year, so there's still plenty of time for it to happen. So here I am bidding switches. I think after this, we'll see. I'll need to check in with the wife if there's anything she wants me for. But if not, I think there's a few things I could mod today. The Xingmeng 01 is top of my modding list. Okay, though that one's really good and that one's really good. Nice. So let's try plugging this in. Oh, it feels so weird to hot swap an optical switch in. It feels wrong, bro. Wow, that went right in. No problem. Okay. Let's see how the Omron Opticals... I have a feeling Omron Opticals are really picky about how their implementation is. Like, the mouse has to be basically designed for Omron Opticals. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Okay, I'm going with it. It's a little bit of heavier implementation, but nice rebound. So that's what we're going to go with. We're going to take the GM 8.0s out. And this is so much faster than having to desolder. Bruh. This is nice. Ultra Custom, dude. They did a good job, huh? It's like a different approach than Orbital Pathfinder, right? Like, Orbital Pathfinder is truly a modular mouse, whereas Symm Pro 3 is just like... No, it's a mouse, but then the quote-unquote modular parts are the parts that are what matter the most, which is like clicks, sensor position, skates, but like you still have this fundamental shape that doesn't change other than just hump height. No, I think the black and blue looks good. I kind of wish I could do blue side buttons, or mint, sorry, it looks kind of bluish, or blue scroll wheel. I think that would look really nice, but I think that's my... Yeah, no, that's my build right there. At some point, I'll desolder. I'll probably do a disassembly live stream on this at some point, but I want to get some game time on it first. Scroll wheel needs to change, and maybe I need to change the skates. Totally flat bottom is really nice. Love to see it. Okay. So let's move on to the next mouse, which I suppose is going to be the... I might think you might need another spacer for the Omron is my guess. Yeah, I actually think, you know, I'm going to take out that other spacer. And I forgot I shouldn't throw out those spacers. I actually like having post-travel. I don't know. With the amount of springback that this shell has, I don't think you really need a hard bump stop. That's crazy, the viewership that this episode had. Like, we were over 30 viewers for a while. That's absolutely nuts. We're going to finish up unboxing the last two mice, and then I'll take the stream down, and then we'll see if there's... if I come back up, maybe I'll come back up again and do a like Xingmeng disassembly review type deal. Symm Pro 3. Yeah, Dez, have you been getting much time on your Symm Pro 3? Spray paint the button. Yeah, that's definitely an option. Hyperspeed, it says Necro-Rar. Okay, we'll do that one next. Oh, I think I'm supposed to keep these baggies. White. Here we go. Let's see if there's something in here. Oh, he put more teal stuff in it? Oh. Yeah, alright. So black goes there. This goes back in here. I'm going to keep my teal stuff nice and pretty because that's the stuff that I honestly care more about. The white and black is just kind of meh. Because can't you get this in Pro 3 in white and black? So these are going to be the most common ones. So if these get scuffed up, I don't care as much. I'm honestly not reselling this mouse. I wonder how resale will be on this. Pwnage has really struggled with resale on, and not that they care about resale value, but resale value is an indicator. Oh, there's 3 hump profiles? Oh. Well, whatever. Not that manufacturers care about resale value, but it's very indicative to me as what is a good product or not. Good products keep their resale value. This was white. And we do not have white stuff in here. We have white and black. And little spacers. Okay. Okay, that goes in there. These little spacers, I think I'm just going to stick on here for now. I don't know, Daz, what's on your desk right now? I want more SPDT switches. Yeah, that's true. SPDT is pretty great. I feel like you're just a spec chaser. I don't know, maybe you can feel the difference. Personally, I can't, but I also haven't A/B tested a ton. So there's that. And then the black stuff, I think, just goes in the box, right? Because that's original black stuff. Grip tape, I might want to put the grip tape on this. I think I'll keep the grip tape out in case I want to use that. And then here's more black stuff that goes in the bag, in the box. The dongle I'll put here for now. Actually, no, I'm going to keep this mouse out because I'm probably going to use this at some point soon. I'm hoping maybe I can game tonight. We'll see. We'll see. And then red. Oh, the red's nice. Oh, it's a vibrant red. Wow, that's a nice red. It's not like, you know how sometimes reds can look too orange? Yeah, and he has some fingerprints on this. Yeah, I think Borgi did actually use red. I believe his review has mint or red in it. But then as shipped to me, he had it switch back to white. So he actually got some time on it, which is pretty cool to see. I'm glad. G3A9NB, still not sure why the mouse exists. Yeah, we're Ying. Here's my base sanded Ying. Carbon fiber. Oh, you're talking to Daz probably. Sorry. Yesterday I got kicked out of or timed out from the JQ stream chat. I think I was annoying him too much. I think Daz was there. Daz, you and I are Unk. I asked him who are the most Unk mouse reviewers, and he said probably you and Daz. So, yeah, fate accepted. Am I missing anything else for the Ultra Custom? I don't think so. These baggies go over there. All right, and then we have all these damn... Oh, I have more switch packs here. Oh, yeah, like I care, though. Daz is Unk because he's bald. Daz is not bald, guys. What? I saw him IRL, and there's something there. Nah, dude. I'm so glad I haven't, like, lost a ton of my hair yet. They say you can just look at your dad, or is it your mom's side of the family? Look at the men on your mom's side of the family. Luckily, my mom has 3 brothers, so I can kind of see how their hair has been, and that's apparently what I'm going to have. Lauren says I'm doomed. They're not that bad, Lauren. Your dad just has really... Yeah. But, hey, does this mean our baby, he's not going to get hair loss? Yeah. Yeah, our baby boy. I mean, right now he's bald and has a whole bunch of hair loss in the back of his head from rubbing his head on things. Just baby things. I don't know what to do with all these Pwnage Symm switch packs, dude. I don't need them. I don't. And same with all the shells. I guess I'll keep them, but man, what do you do with all this crap? What was that, Lauren? Oh, let's see, these switches I'll put back here. Melon gets carried by his wife in Valorant. Wait, what? His wife plays Valorant with him? That's pretty cool. Will I get Lauren to play some sweaty FPS games? I don't think so. I still think Lauren has a pretty solid reaction time. In an alternate life, she's a pro gamer. But not in this life. Nah, she plays her Tiny Planes game, though. Oh, now it's Tiny Buses. She's corrected me. Breaking news. They're what buses? Oh, color sorting game. I thought she said they're colored buses, and I was like, that's... Don't say it. That's racist. Demonetized. These streams aren't monetized. If they have ads, I'm sorry. It's because apparently I'm playing copyrighted music, even though it says it's not. So cool. Look at this. My black Lamzu Atlantis came with red grip tape. Yeah. I don't know. Was that interesting? Probably not. Thanks for the morale bounce back comment, my ink. I'd watch you and Lauren play crab game. Yeah, play crab game. She did play in the dorms at college. She played Minecraft with us. Death Adder V3 Hyperspeed. I don't know what I'm going to do with this, because I actually do really like the mouse. I like small ergos, but I already have a Lamzu Pero. So, yeah, but these do not have good resale value. Like, bro, bang for your buck used market, $40. Death Adder V3 Hyperspeed is a friggin'... It slaps. Slaps the value proposition. Oh my gosh, this has a really nice coating. Whoa. Between Phalange's Daz, someone has finally an S450 4K they want to offload, right? I suppose I would sell mine. It's modded though. Are you located in the US? Let me grab mine. Mine's modded though, bro. I actually do really like mine. I just don't use it that much. I'm probably not selling it, sorry. It has a painted scroll wheel. I cut up the base a little bit for larger skates, and it has armor and opticals in it, and a smaller battery. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm probably not selling it. Just because with all the mods, it's probably only worth like $10, and at that point, I think I'm just going to keep it. S450, dude, it's a pretty inexpensive mouse. Why don't you just buy one from somewhere? Yes, please. Says, there you go, Daz. Daz will be your pimp, your mouse pimp. Hyperspeed is cheaper. X-Lite Crazy Light Mini IMO. It's not quite the same shape though. Lamzu Pero is much more like a smaller Death Adder. Or if you want super budget, Attack Shark R1 with 3311. Insanely cheap mouse. They used to be like $8 on AliExpress super deals. But man, this has a really nice coating. Does this have optical scroll wheel? Gen 3 switches, 55 gram design, 3950 because it's 26K DPI. I don't know if it's an optical scroll wheel. It could be. It feels nice and notchy, but it seems too loud. Maybe not. And then there's the dongle. It has dongle storage. Yeah, the ratios in this actually feel pretty good. I mean, they're still ratios, so like they're still, you know, like a C tier switch. But let's see the weight. I'll probably keep this and do a disassembly. 53 grams, advertised at 55. Let's put the dongle on it. There you go. So the dongle is what brings it closer to 55. But dude, this is a really nice rubberized coating. So no optical wheel? I don't think so. Juan worth 120? Maybe. It's like, I don't know. I don't like the Juan. It has too much of a round over on the sides. I think the Ueden Z7 is my choice for a Viper Mini clone. Applemaker Click is also slept on. I don't know, there's better choices out there. Mike had a bottom shell crack. My 480 red is very lightly used. Yeah, Rops is the only primer of rocking V3 Hyperspeed. Shape is a banger. Yeah, if it's kind of a more forward sensor position too, which is interesting. My skates are a little goobered up. So like one thing I do to clean skates, I just use a toothbrush. This is actually my toothbrush, chat. I brushed my teeth with it this morning, and now I use it for cleaning mice. And then when I go to brush my teeth tonight, it's going to have little mouse boardsy goobers in it. I can swish those around in my mouth. I'd get Hitscan Hyperlight over Juan. Yeah, they're different shapes though. But yeah, Hitscan Hyperlight, bro. If you just want like a small, medium-sized mouse, bro, just I don't know. If you want to try like I don't know, what's your motivation for getting a Juan? Rops as in CS2 player? Yeah, he's the CS2 player, right? He's like really talented too. I think I'm gonna keep this. It's because it's not really worth any money. And it does feel really nice. I'm gonna barely use it, which is sad. But man, how is this only like a $40 mouse? Used. New, I don't know what they sell for new. 60, 70. I don't know, man. It's not a bad buy at $70 too, like if I'm being totally honest. Razer has good wireless performance, good interference performance, resistance. I don't know, but I also have the Pero. Let me grab my Pero. Because the Pero is also ratios. They're really similar. Pero has... Okay, let's do a quick Pero comparison. So first of all, for weight, this was coming in at 53 grams even, right? 53. And then the Pero comes in at 49.8. So the Pero is a few grams cheaper. This Pero is not modified. Pero has better skates. Yeah, I mean, Lamzu skates are just better. You have a separate on-off button. No friggin' press and hold bullcrap, so that's nice. Scroll wheel. Okay, so one thing is the Lamzu scroll wheel sits up a little bit higher. Alright, shape differences. Pero feels smaller? Is this just where I'm gripping it? Pero is smaller, I think, chat. So the Pero kind of tapers more towards the front here. Whereas the Death Adder, it kind of begins to swoop back out towards the front. Yeah, if you put your thumb up high like I do here, you can definitely tell. Scroll wheel is farther forward on the Pero. Side buttons protrude more on the Pero. There's side buttons position. The Pero, they're at like the same height, but the Peros stick out more, and the Death Adder has these like chamfers. So I think the Pero is better for side buttons. They look really similar from the side though, don't they? Coating? Death Adder is better. Oh my gosh, the Death Adder coating. This is one of the best black coatings I've ever tried. It feels super rubbery. Almost too grippy? Too rubberized? Middle mouse. Better on the Death Adder. Yep, definitely way better on the Death Adder. The rubber on the wheel, I think they're both really good. Maybe the Death Adder is slightly better. The Lamzu also comes down more towards the bottom. I think, yeah, the Death Adder, this like edge at the bottom is taller. So if your fingers get really close to the pad, the Lamzu, you don't feel this ridge. But on the Death Adder, you definitely do. Like I can actually kind of get my finger under there and lift from that position. Yeah, there's the skates. Dang, I do really like the coating on the Death Adder is nice. How about clicks? I don't really talk about clicks. Death Adder is more tactile. Lamzu is lighter. They're both using Ratias. I think I like the Lamzu's tactility point better, but it's too light. The Razer feels more dull. Yeah, the Lamzu feels a little bit more crisp. This might just be a binning thing, or no, it might be shell. Finger grooves. The Death Adder feels ever so slightly more grooved, but they're both pretty flat feeling. Yeah, Death Adder is definitely more grooved. Pero is actually pretty flat. Anyway, I don't know, man. Should I get rid of this? After I sell it, I'm only going to get, between shipping and fees, I'm only going to get like $25 for it. And I do actually aim decently with these smaller ergos. I think I'll hold on to it for now. Lamzu Pero goes away. And I'll take the Death Adder V3 Hyperspeed. Little dongle there. Cool. Alright. Does it have a cable? Yeah, rubberized cable again. Has to be expected. Alright. Quan is the lowest quick latency on ratings. Cool. I don't know, man. Once you're under like 2 milliseconds, I don't really care. Personally. But again, I get it. There's a lot of good there's a lot of good mice out there. So if you need to differentiate by like getting the one with the best specs, like I understand why. I know Neon Thunder in our Discord refuses to buy anything that's not $39.50. Hopefully he doesn't use glass pads. And I remember being like, bro, why? $33.95 versus $39.50 really doesn't matter. And he's like, well, you gotta draw the line somewhere. And I was like, I get it. I get it. Because I do the same thing. I only buy colorful mice. I don't like white and black. Speaking of white and black, last mouse up on the docket here today is the Pulsar X2 Crazy Light, size 2 medium from Boardsy. And white. He actually has a little bit of use on this, which is good to see. We gotta scrub these goobers out of these skates here. Again, I like using a toothbrush. Earlier I said this is my toothbrush, and that was a lie. I don't actually brush my teeth with this. Yeah, look at all those fuzzies coming out of there. You know, Boardsy, his like profile picture on Twitter is his dog. How come do we know much about his dog? You guys know a lot about my dog, right? I even have some streams of playing Frisbee in the backyard with her, I think. She's not in here, and she didn't jump down. I didn't hear her jump down. Oh, are you stuck, Lauren? What do you need me, Lauren? You want me to... Do you want me to put him in his crib? That's okay. I can take him. I'm almost done with my stream. I'll be done in like 10 minutes. Yeah. You want Taco Bell? We do have we have leftover soup that I feel bad if we throw it out, Lauren. It's not... I know, but it's just... I know. Should I put the toothbrush in the product photos? Then people will know that I keep my teeth clean while I take pictures of mice. We need to make Nova our mascot. Yeah, sure. Was something about 39.50 glass pad. What was the glass pad comment? Oh, that Neon Thunder only buys things with 39.50s. That's the line in the sand he draws for purchasing mice. And I said hopefully he doesn't use glass pads. I'm gonna casually leave this flex here too, by the way. Accent to 8K for $27. Wait, did I get a picture of the bottom? I did get a picture of the skates. Cool. And then let's take a look at the dongle situation here. I love that these crazy light dongles for the white ones are translucent. I love that. Very cool. And then, yep, we have all accessories, because why bother ever opening them? I don't disagree with you, Boardsy. I wouldn't. It's just a cable, which we have a million of, and like their stickers, and they're really... Why does Pulsar include like really crappy dot skates? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Let me grab them. Like, am I just... Like, Pulsar, they're enthusiasts. They know what's up, but they use these skates that don't have edge rounding, and they're black. Are these... They just look really cheap. Well, I already have the stuff out, so... Oh, I get it. It's X2, so there's two X's. Haha. Alright. Let's get another photo here. Sure. Alright. I have so many mice I need to mod. Here's one that I want to mod. The Answer Gemini Castor. I really like the shape. Find a mouse medium shape. Good skates on it too. Just heavy. And it's this fun blue and pink. I love these colorways. This is like Vancer Factory before it got bad. I don't actually know the term for Vancer Factory. That's just what I keep referring to it as. I gotta watch out, like, being a quote-unquote influencer. What if I have a really bad take that just becomes popularized and I just spread misinformation? That's bad. The other day on Reddit, I incorrectly said Kale optical encoder instead of Raisha, and I felt really stupid. Luckily, somebody corrected me in the comments. Alright, this X2 Crazy Light's being sold. And let's get a picture of the bottom, though, so people can see the like model number in case they want to... Wait, why does this have... Oh, okay. Do they all have Korean on them like that? Sure. Who cares? It'll happen, not Kimmy. Yeah. There's no worse take than use Logitech mouse on Logitech pad. And you have to use Logitech grip tape and Logitech skates. Everything has to be one ecosystem, otherwise it's GG's. Okay. Well, hey, I think that's it for the stream for today, guys. Thank you so much for checking it out. Maybe I'll be back later today with more content, maybe disassembling. I mean, what do I have on the docket? VGN F2, MChose K7, HTM Plus, Vancer, Endgame gear. I want to base sand this bitch. I want to do a disassembly of the 01 and get some information out there and give you guys like a quick review of this mouse that you should not buy. Not because it's a bad mouse, but because... Buy Hitscan Hyperlite. It's worth the extra money. Okay, bye guys. Oh god, what mouse is plugged in?